Well, your question focuses on what's the most rewarding and what's the most challenging. Let me give you one answer. It's the fact that at the moments of the greatest joy and the greatest pain, you're invited into people's lives. Tremendous moments. You know, the moments of weddings, the moments of baptisms, the moments of miraculous cures, the moments that people just want to celebrate the rest of their lives. You're there. You're often there, a part of that. The other thing, though, is related to the same element of that, is the fact that you're also there when they leave this world. You're there at these moments of tremendous pain. You're there at these moments when marriages collapse. You're there at these moments when families can't be reconciled with their children. And so there's this tension between those two things. And I don't think you can't have one without the other. They go hand in glove. If you're gonna be there at the moments of joy, I've got a news flash for you. You're going to have to also be prepared to be there at those moments of pain. So I would say to you, one of the most wonderful things about this, and at the same time the most humbling. It's not like it's. I can only call it humbling. I'll tell you a story in a second, but it's this willingness, this openness for them to have you be there. My story, and I've done it twice. I don't like I do this every single time I go visit somebody who's passing away. But when I go visit someone who's passing away, I take my Bible, I take my hymnal, I take some oil with me. Important for us to recognize that the people that we're ministering to at this moment, they may not be creating the impression with us that they hear us. We need to disabuse ourselves of that perception. We have no idea what they can hear and can't hear. All I can tell you is that twice I have felt that people were fighting death from fear. They were afraid to die. And so I went in and sang to them, read them scripture, sang to them some more, read some scripture, talked to them as if they could hear me, and I think they could. I then took some oil and anointed their forehead, and I gave them permission to die. I gave them permission to go. In both cases, within 15 minutes, they had passed away. Everybody I talk to as a fellow pastor has had some experience similar to that. And it's humbling. That's the only way I can describe it. If people come out of that and they feel like how powerful they are, they don't get it. It's actually quite the converse of this. It's how powerful the force of God is in the world, and how we are just humble instruments operating on behalf of God in that. So we have two choices. We can exercise our call with hubris, with conceit, or we can exercise our call in humility. It's an either or. It's not a both and. And I would say to you, my choice would be to be as humble as we possibly can, and just to continue to be fascinated by what it is we don't know, but that we're just instruments of helping God's action in the world.